This video is going to walk through lesson 9.3 exit ticket. The first problem is 3 plus the quantity of 7 minus 5 to the second power times 6. So using our order of operations, we're going to do the parentheses first. So I'm going to rewrite my problem, solving what was in the parentheses. 7 minus 5, which is 2, and that needs to be to the second power because I see that exponent, and then times 6. So did my parentheses, that's 7 minus 5. Now I'm going to do my exponent, 2 to the second power, so I'm going to keep 3. 2 to the second power is 4. Got that. Now I'm going to multiply, so 3 plus is going to stay the same, but I'm going to multiply 4 times 6, which is 24. And finally, I'm going to add, and my final answer is 27. Next one, we have 2 to the 5th power divided by 4 plus 4 times 2. So our first job, again, is those parentheses. So I'm going to leave 2 to the 5th power, but I'm going to do what's in the parentheses, 4 plus 4, that's 8, times 2. Okay, so I did step 1, 4 plus 4. And I got 8. Now I need to do 2 to the 5th power. So if you're using your calculator, you could hit 2 and then that y to the x key. Or you could do this the long way to figure out that 2 to the 5th power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or 32. Okay, got that, step 2. So step 3 says to divide. Remember, this line is telling us that we are dividing. So this problem is read 32 divided by 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. And so then my last step is to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8, my final answer. Number 3, 8 minus 6 divided by 2 plus 3 times 5. Okay, so this time I didn't write the steps for you, so we need to use that order of operations. I do not see any parentheses. I do not see any exponents, so I'm on to doing multiplication and division from left to right. So I see some division here, and I see some multiplication here. I'm going to do my division first. So 8 minus 6 divided by 2, that gets me 3. And then I'm going to do my multiplication. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so I took care of all the multiplication and division from left to right, and now I need to do the addition and subtraction. Again, I'm going to move from left to right. So my first step is 8 minus 3 equals 5, and then when I add it to 15, my answer is 20. Simplify the expression using the order of operations. I have 7 times 3 minus 15 divided by 5. Again, no parentheses, no exponents. My next step is multiplication and division from left to right. So I have multiplication and I have division. So I'm going to do my multiplication first because that comes first. 7 times 3 is 21. Still going to keep that subtraction sign. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So I have 21 minus 3. That equals 18. Last one, 8 plus 2 times 1 plus 12 divided by 2 to the second power. All right, so I have to go inside my parentheses first, and when I'm inside the parentheses, I have to follow order of operations in there. And so I have addition and division in my parentheses. I need to do the division first because that would be my first step in my order of operations. So I'm going to keep 1 plus, but 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay. Then I have parentheses still, so I have to do that second operation. So I'm leaving my 8 plus 2. I have 1 plus 6. That's going to be 7 inside my parentheses. Since there's no sign between 2 and the parentheses, that means 2 is going to be multiplied by whatever was there. So I'm going to, when I drop these parentheses, because I've done all the expressions in there, I have to put a multiplication sign or a multiplication dot. My number inside the parentheses was 7. and I have to square that 7 or take it to the second power. Okay, so I've taken care of the parentheses. Now I'm moving on to exponents. So I have 8 plus 2 times 7 to the second power, which is 49. Okay. All right. Taking care of my exponents. Now I'm looking, do I have multiplication or division? I do indeed have multiplication, so I'm going to do that first. 2 times 49 is 98. And now my final step, 8 plus 98, I have 106, my final answer.